Thank
All right,
you.
over in Pennsylvania, counties there have until Wednesday to begin the recount for Pennsylvania's Senate seat as Bob Casey still refuses to concede the race to Senator-elect Dave McCormick. This as Utah Senator Mike Lee says, quote, if Bob Casey doesn't concede, Pennsylvania keeps counting illegal votes and Casey relies on those votes to claim victory. The Senate could refuse to seat him. Mark Harris is the McCormick campaign's lead strategist, and he joins me now. Mark, good morning to you. So I want to get to Senator Lee's comments in just a moment. But first, this recount is happening. So are there any concerns when it comes to the outcome of this recount from the McCormick camp?
Well, look, we are concerned about what some of the counties are engaging in, which is clearly an effort to help Bob Casey. There's Bucks County, Montgomery County, who are involved in the unlawful acts of counting unlawful ballots. So, yes, we are concerned about that aspect, but ultimately, we're up tens of thousands of votes. Dave McCormick is the senator-elect. We're going to come through the recount in the lead. We are going to win. But, you know, it's quite frankly unconscionable that these counties are engaging in this behavior. And so that's why we've been very clear from the beginning about holding them accountable. Our legal teams, the RNC, the NRSC, we're going to hold all these counties accountable for their actions because these election officials need to follow the law. Okay. The Supreme Court in Pennsylvania, which is, by the way, controlled by Democrats, has laid out what the law is. We're just asking these counties to follow it. And unfortunately, 2 and possibly more counties have decided they aren't going to do that. And so we're going to fight to hold them accountable every day.
I hear your words. And what you're referring to, several Democrat officials have admitted to counting ballots that the Pennsylvania Supreme Court said should not be counted because they are lacking dates or signatures. And here is one quote that really stands out. Take a listen to this. This is the Bucks County Commissioner on what she plans to do with this recount effort. Watch this.
I think we all know that precedent by a court doesn't matter anymore in this country, and people violate laws anytime they want. So for me, if I violate this law, it's because I want a court to pay attention to it.
Okay, so first of all, would love to get your reaction to this woman admitting to the fact that she could be breaking the law here by counting these votes. And also a more technical question, when it comes to the recount effort, will these ballots that the Pennsylvania Supreme Court said shouldn't be counted, will they ultimately count in the final totals in the recall?
Yeah, that's a great question. I mean, one, as you said, clear violation of the law. She admits it on camera. I mean, there's going to be accountability and repercussions for this. We're in court right now over it, and we expect to hear. Ultimately, these ballots will not count. We have full confidence that the court system is going to intervene here and stop these counties that have clearly gone rogue. You know, you have 62, 63 counties doing it the right way. We have a handful of counties, all controlled by Democrats, doing it the wrong way. And we're going to hold them accountable. But ultimately, that's why Dave McCormick is going to win. We have a big enough lead that these shenanigans ultimately aren't going to matter. But we're going to hold them accountable and fight every day to make sure that Dave McCormick, who is the rightfully elected senator from Pennsylvania, gets to the U.S. Senate.
So you could say that the party of election integrity is not practicing what it preaches. Also, this recall is going to cost taxpayers $1 million, but we're going to be watching it. Mark, we got to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining us.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.